Hey, beautiful sisters. Welcome to my healing temple. Today, I would love to speak about a term that I came up with because of my unnatural fear of mountain lions. And I realized mountain lion was kind of a big word, so I went with tiger. So I want to talk about what is a life tiger. A life tiger. Now, I want to take you back actually. So, I picture a tiger pacing back and forth, continuously, or just slowly kind of stalking its prey. It's very quiet, but it's persistent, right? A life tiger is a worry, a fear that you have that continuously plays over in your mind. Now, it could be a fear of something specific happening. It could be worrying about losing your job or losing your partner. If you're pregnant, you might have quote unquote like birth tigers, where there's worries of like, what if I need medication and I don't want it? What if I want this home birth, but what if I get transferred to the hospital? And typically, for most people, we have been trained not to think about that worst case possibility. Maybe because we think if we put energy toward it, that our mind will magically make it actually happen. So we tend to just not think about it, or we twist it into something positive. But there's downsides of that. It's just like that pacing tiger. It's continuously in your head. If you ever came across a tiger, a mountain lion in the wild, you can't positively make it disappear. You can't pretend it's not there. You need to deal with it in that moment. And the moment may never, ever happen, right? But by resisting and denying that it can happen, then we do ourselves a disservice for not preparing ourselves for that. So taking in, let's say your life tiger is losing your job. So taking this and begin to track in your body, how's that feel? How does that feel when you tap into that energy of losing your job? And noticing what stories, what belief systems are coming up for you. It could be, I'm a failure. I'm not good at anything. I'm going to have to ask for help from friends or my parents. What's another one? No one will ever hire me again. I'm not smart enough. I don't have enough skills to get another job, to get a better job. Just tuning in to your stories and your belief systems around this. And then coming in to this situation, because right now what you're doing is you're imagining this in your mind, right? So there's there's actually two main things that help us heal and move forward in our life is imagination and breath. So coming into your imagination of losing your job and breathing into the present moment, calling in your, let's say, your queen warrior. And she comes into this scene. What is she going to be telling you? Now, your queen warrior doesn't believe in stories that she tells herself. She's not attached to old belief systems. She lives in the present moment. So tapping into her energy, what would your warrior queen warrior do if she lost her job? And maybe you can tap into, just going to feel what needs to be felt. See those old stories come by. Breathe. Come into the present moment. Know that she is currently safe. She's currently provided for. She kicked ass at that job. She's totally capable of supporting herself, of advancing in whatever career job that she wants to do. And just sitting in that energy. And you don't have to figure it out. You don't have to have a plan set up. You might, if that makes you feel better. But knowing you could come to this warrior, you can use this warrior to stop that pacing tiger, that worry, because you've put some energy into figuring out what you might do if this happened. You are becoming more prepared. And like I said, you don't have to have a detailed plan. But doing this allows you to confront this tiger. Maybe as you're doing this practice, you see that that's the best thing that could ever happen to me is losing my job, because now I am free to do what I'm passionate about. Once you set aside your old belief systems or how you think other people are going to think about you if you lost your job, by letting go of attachments and concerns about what other people might think, what you have been programmed to believe, by tapping in to your breath, to the present moment, you become more aligned to source and your highest self. So you're able to listen. You're able to hear the guidance. That pacing tiger has gone to sleep. And you have taken back your power from this tiger that's been in your imagination. You take back your energy. So maybe instead of losing your job, you go out and find a new one, something that's more aligned with you. Reclaiming your sovereignty, not giving your power away to that pacing tiger. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm sending you much love. Until next time, my dear sisters.